Hello everybody, Ian Robson, welcome back to Farm Simulator at 19. So we're doing a little bit of harvesting once again here today. This is on my field. This is an oat field, one of the new crops that has come out. This is what it looks like here. They did a pretty good job on it actually. Looks better when you're a bit further away from it. Once you get close to it, it don't look so good. But you know, from this distance right here, it looks perfectly fine. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of straw here. So what we're going to try right now is Country Gaming is going to grab Honey's baler, and she's going to go ahead and try. Oh, it's right there. That's sweet. She's going to try and bale some of this up and see who gets the money for it, because that's what we're kind of curious about. Because right now, like if she were to bale it up and sell it, would it be under Honey, for example, because it's his baler? Would it have been a Country Gaming because it's her? She's the one selling it, so I don't know.
Bringing over the baler with Honey's tractor.
Okie doke. So as always, I'm joined by Spud and Country Gaming here, and I'm just filling up this trailer. We're gonna saddle this trailer up. It looks like our field, unfortunately, needed. No, it doesn't need plowing anymore. Okay, it doesn't need lime or plowing apparently. So, and I was on before it did, so that's why I was a little confused there. Alright, so we're going to fill up to 31,000 liters here and sell it. Not going to make a whole ton of money, unfortunately. There we go. We're going to make maybe, what is it, $15,000 from this? Something like that. All money is good money, though, right now. Especially considering our situation. But we have the straw here, so the thing we're going to try and do is see if we can make money from the straw. So that's what I'm kind of curious about. So, this is very convenient. This is right here for me. And this is, in fact, the best price thing at the moment. Oats at the Central Grain Elevator, which is right there. Yep. Good. So, it's interesting to see how these things work out. So, traffic's still working on multiplayer, which is good. And there are some more fertilizer contracts, so I may just nip over there real quick and do that at some point. Alright, here's our unloading spot up here. I haven't been to this location yet. Let's go back in cab here so you can see what we're doing. It's kind of a tight spot. Might be a little difficult with the belly dump trailers. There we go. Let's see how much money we make from this. Like I said, about $15,000 what I expect, something like that. 15, 16. Oh, we're getting stuck in there. That's always good. So 13. And that's just because we got hit the roof on this one. That's why we didn't quite finish that off. There we go. 13. Well, I mean, actually, it wasn't too bad. There we go. Now, in the long run, which would be an interesting idea, is I'm pretty close to the EVGA, so it'd be interesting to actually purchase the EVGA as well, because I don't believe I can start that up without purchasing it. And there's Country Gaming right there. Just bailing up. Oh, she got that's a square baler there. So this is Honey's one of the other people on the server. He's from New Zealand, so he is in a different time zone than me. Okay. I can't pick that up. Okay, well, looks pretty good. Solid bale. Getting quite a few bales, actually. 1, 2, that's quite a bit. So I'll be curious to see how much money, or if we make any money from that at all. So, I'm genuinely curious. And who's going to make the money? That's going to be the question, really. Alright, let's go and unload this combine here. Sometimes watching the hard work is really quite amusing. There we go. Just get ourselves lined up here. I don't think the combine's quite that full yet. Let's find out here. Oh wow, yeah, not much at all. So the yield is pretty low for some reason. It's been fertilized twice too. That's the bizarre thing. And you'd expect oats to be a high yielding crop, so it's got fertilized. It doesn't need to be plowed, and it doesn't need to be limed. So it's a bit concerning, I suppose. But maybe they decrease the yield on oats because maybe they decrease the yield on oats because you do get the straw from it. I don't know. There we go. Perfect. Alright, gonna let it do a little bit of a run there, let it do its thing, and then come back in a second here. So while I'm waiting for my combine to fill up, I figured I might as well do this little contract over here on field 11, because the yield isn't super high on my field at the moment. I thought because it was oats it'd be pretty high, but so far it hasn't been crazy high yet. So I'm just going to do this field right here, make another $15,000 while we're waiting for the combine to fill up. I figured it makes sense. I'm like, we're kind of in the hole right now, so it only makes sense to make a little bit of extra money while we're kind of waiting for that to fill up. So, and Country Gaming, of course, is working away at the baling at the moment, so we're going to see how that goes all together. So it's going to be kind of curious to see all the pieces at work, whether I make the money from it or Country Gaming makes the money from it. So we'll see. Hey Liz, have you sold any of those bales yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Just curious. Alright, so we're going to wait up for this to finish.
Although I've got enough, I've done enough bales to probably do a couple of loads.
Oh, really, already?
Yep.
Oh, wow, jeez.
I'll go and get the picker upper thingy and pick up some bales and see if I can sell them.
Good doke. Alright, so I was going to try that and we're going to see how that works out. Alright, just finish up that contract there. And it's funny, like I mentioned before, you actually don't have to completely finish the field. Okay, now Country Game is going down to that section, so let's go ahead and claim our reward for our contract here. So another $14,000, we could use that. Thank you very much. So now we're down to $28,000, which is good. And fertilizing is the way to go, in my opinion, right now. So you could do all sorts of things. I'm just trying to do some of the ones that are close to my particular location, so make a little bit of extra money. And so like I hired a worker for that because I don't actually have a whole lot of fertilizer. So like let's say the worker cost, so I was like, what I would be, I classified it as subcontracting it, which I think is kind of funny that you can do that, and I'm totally okay with that. And I guess in real life it makes sense that you could do something like that, because in real life that does happen. Like, you know, you hire a particular contractor and his machine breaks down, or he doesn't have that particular machine but he's got connections, sort of thing. So sometimes subcontracting is the way to go. Now what we're waiting for right now is Country Gaming there is going to sell some of those bales. So we're just kind of curious to see who is going to get the income for that. Now Country Gaming did all the work here. All I'm doing is harvesting. Let's disconnect that. All I've been doing is harvesting. So with a hard worker nonetheless. So what we're not sure about is who's going to get the income associated with this. Is it going to be me, or is it going to be Country Gaming, or Honey for that matter? So let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the farms. Do this right here, it's easy to. So Honey has $129,000. So if we see his income increase, that means he gets the money. Country Gaming, of course, will tell us whether her money has gone up or not in this scenario. Let's go ahead and connect there. There we go. And I don't know. I really like Track IR, but in this game I don't like it because the way it looks. It does like this, and it just seems really bizarre. It's like I did a little bit of ATS last night, and it's gorgeous in ATS in comparison. Like, it's silly how much nicer it is there. I don't know why. Alright, so we got 12,000 liters of oats here, so we're going to go ahead and unload our combine there. And then when Country Gaming sells that, she's going to let us know. So, did you sell it yet?
No, not yet. I'm trying to get to it.
Yeah, okay. It's funny, in the time it takes me to harvest this field right now, I've been able to, I finished a contract and got under $15,000 while I was waiting.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
It looks like you, Spud, you're working on number 2 up there.
Yeah, I just lined up my fertilizer. Hopefully the contract's available when I get home from work. Grab a quick $5,000 there.
Yeah, absolutely.
See that potato contract on 8 still available.
Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, that would take a while. I would just hire a worker and walk away from it. Because the funny thing is, you can hire a worker, which I've discovered, which I'm very happy about. I consider it subcontracting.
Yep.
All right, let's wait for this combine to turn around here, then we'll get lined up. Decrease our cruise control speed here down to 9.
It's funny, you can't hire a worker on your field though. I was doing, can't remember, cultivating or fertilizer or something while you weren't online, and I went to hire a worker and says, "Oh, you don't own the field."
Really? But if I accept a contract, I can hire a worker on that field. That's kind of, maybe that's a bug. I don't know. I hope to keep that in because it makes sense. You know, I was just talking about that. I was like, it's kind of like subcontracting. You know, it happens in real life all the time.
Yeah, James said maybe we couldn't do it because it would bleed you over the money because you'd have to pay the guy. And then that's
yeah.
Like, yeah. Well, I was going to pay the guy, but yeah. So
that's entirely possible.
Sort
then,
of
yeah.
rational.
That's probably the most rational answer I've heard so far in that scenario. All right, we're just waiting for Country Gaming here to finish up that little section there. There we go. Don't think we'll get quite a full load from this. I don't know how full that. It's not too bad. There's still a little bit left there. There we go.
Down here to the southwest.
Yeah, I had to.
Oh, looks like it's done
it
now.
It's like me going down to your place.
It's fully unloaded there. Now this is going to be quite enough to get out of debt, so we're going to see here.
These roads are very windy.
So that's the contract that's I was talking about right there, Field 8.
Oh, are you already there, Spud?
Yep.
So Field 13 I could fertilize. Field 6 I could harvest.
Buddy.
Where's Field 6? Oh, that one right there. Well, that would be pretty easy to do,
now
actually.
I'm gonna have to back this thing up.
Although I haven't had very good luck with the harvesting ones yet.
Yep, round back here. Yeah, you got it.
So we're gonna see. We're gonna keep our
Hey?
we're gonna keep our money there. Keep an eye on our money and see what happens.
Just straighten up here.
Let's see what goes on. So Liz is just straightening up. I don't know if I can. Oh, let's bring all these up. Barn. Visit. Oh, there's Country Gaming selling it right there. This is the moment of truth here.
It's in the square box, okay, Spud?
Yep. Just interesting who's going to get them.
Indeed, that's what I'm just curious about right now. Let's see what happens here. I did not get any of that.
You didn't get any of that at all? It just sold.
Did you get money for that? Because I definitely didn't.
Looks like you didn't get much.
I think
so your money.
my money did not go up. Or my debt did not go down, I guess.
Before I sold that, I had 63,000 and I've now got 65,000 and a half.
Oh, so whoever sells it makes the money. Okay, well, that's, there you go. So, have at her if you'd like.
Well, now we know. I'm out, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too, eh?
Will do.
You too, Spud.
So there you go, folks.
Thanks, Liz. Have a good night.
If you're the one selling
Thanks
the bales, you get the money for it. So that's kind of interesting. So
oh, maybe then you should sell it next time. Then.
no, it's fine. You've done the work. It was more of a curiosity than anything else. Like I'm slowly crawling my way out of debt here, so we're doing all right. All right, folks.
Have you sold any of that oat?
Yeah, I sold some of it already. I'm just gonna top off this trailer and sell it.
Yep.
So that would probably mean that, I don't know, because I think that would mean that you would get the money for it if I were to. I think that's the way it would work then. If it does that for straw, maybe it does the same thing for oats and whatnot then, like a crop.
Yep. I think also Honey would get some of that as well because it's his straw auto loader that I'm using.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't show. It just shows my income. So there's my income from the other day, where I was
I didn't check
selling some of the contracts. That's where I lost the contract money. This is where I've gained, how much money I've gained in contracts today. And then that's my loan interest and wage payments. So apparently I paid a lot of people there. All right, we'll unload the combine. That'll be the last order of business, I think, for today. Let's go ahead and get lined up here. It's nice.
I couldn't do anything on my field because I'm still waiting for it to grow.
Oh, Spud did change it to fast growth, did he not?
He did, yeah. But I think when we had that mishap with the server being down, everything stopped.
Oh, it definitely would have, yeah.
Otherwise, we would have had fully grown crops by now.
Yep, exactly. Alright, we're going to take the combine down to the end of the field here, so it's nice and empty. Finish this off, this line up here. Now, I'm not sure, like I said, with Country Gaming, like I think what would happen is, well, let's just find out here. So let's go ahead and sell this right here.
Yeah, that place where they put the barn, that's a tight place to get to.
Yeah, it looked like it was pretty rough. Because it looked like it had like a log sell point there too, actually.
Well, they had a whole heap of junk.
Alright, we're going to sell the 99% of this. Let's see what happens. I'm going to sell the majority of this load of oats, and then you can sell the last little bit, and we'll see if you get the money or if I get the money.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Here's the test number 2 for today, which is kind of interesting. There we go. Let's go ahead and sell the majority of this. Get ourselves out of debt a little bit more. Never a bad thing. Oops, you're gonna. Oh, yeah, we're still good here. 13. Okay, Liz. Try and sell the last little bit there.
Yeah, I'm on the way back to your field.
So there's only.
So where do you want me to sell it?
I'm already at the sell point. I just sold the majority of it, so I just want to see what happens when you sell the last little bit of it. All right. So we're gonna see. So you can just tab to it. Probably be fine. So I have $13,000 in debt now. So I should see an income pop in if we get a little bit of money from this. Or if Liz will, I don't know. That's what we're kind of curious about. But it seems like I harvested it on the field, but if Liz sells that, then what would happen is I think she would get the money for it. There we go. So we're going to watch the trailer get tipped up there real quick.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm in the trailer.
Go for it. And survey says... Oh, I got the money for that. Did you get any money for that?
Yep. No, didn't get anything.
Oh, that's kind of interesting then. So maybe it's because I harvested, I don't know, but with the straw, you got the straw income, but I got the grain income. So there you go.
Yep. I will tab back. And you can have the...
Yeah, I gotta get going to work anyways, but that's an interesting little test then. That's curious how it works for straw. Like, if you sell it with the straw, you'll get it, but then if with the grain, I get it.
Yep.
There we go. Apparently I was in that car's way. Alright folks, that'll be it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed. A couple of tests there on the server, which is kind of interesting. It's curious how to see how those things work, because you never know, really. So, there you go. My name's Ian Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more FS19. I'll catch you guys later.